Now, when I returned to Australia in 2011 after 10 years in Europe, I was really surprised at how relaxed people business in Australia was when it came to their financial management. People were really oblivious to understanding how their performance was and the direction they were heading. One thing I started working with when I came back, some bookkeepers, and I remember one of them saying, when I spoke to her about management reporting and looking at accrual accounting and actually understanding the figures for the clients, she just said they just want it cheap, fast, they don't care, or they rely on gut feel and they're happy with the gut feel. Gut feel is something I think you really need to make sure you back it up with information. I remember in Manchester I had bars, restaurants, and when we sat down seasonally to look at the menu with the chefs, it took me by surprise. I'd get information from the point of sale systems, I'd have reports to understand what was happening with the menu when people were buying what, but one of the chefs turned around and he said, "Oh, that's a very popular menu item," and actually the reports and the sales showed that it was the second least popular item. So it's just an example where gut feel, I don't know why, whether it's bias, whether it's people's personal opinions and feelings, maybe it's to do with shifts and when he's there, or only in recent times he's done a couple of the dishes, and the same in business. When you're making sales or you see certain things, you might not realize everything that's happening, or you might not get an absolute deeper understanding. In Australia, I don't know why, but the businesses, many of the businesses, not all, seem to engage bookkeepers and accountants for compliance, for regulatory requirements with the ATO or ASIC. So, accounting is not just about structuring tax and compliance. So, if you're not getting a proper understanding, if you think that putting your figures in, getting a bank reconciliation done, and spitting out reports from Xero or MYOB or whatever accounting package you use is adequate to give you an idea of how you're performing, you're probably pretty off. Unfortunately, people do need a bit of a reality check here when it comes to proper financial management. So management accounting is actually about, firstly, making sure that the information there is timely and accurate, that it's adjusted properly. So management account, we don't care when the ATO says $20,000 asset you can write off straight away. With the reports for management, need to understand what's happening. So that's all very well and important to get your tax returns and things like that done, work on your tax savings, but also understanding what your position is year on year and what your expectations are. But to really understand, you have to get the reports that talk about the story behind it. They understand what's actually going on in different aspects of your business. So financial management doesn't sit and operate alone. Your bookkeeper, your accountant, and that often I see they're isolated from the different parts of the business. When you look at management accounting or CFO, it starts to pull in all those different aspects of the business so you understand what's actually going on. So it's about meaningful, relevant reports that are timely, not just what's spat out and this is your P&L or anything like that, but information that helps you become more efficient, utilize your resources much better, operate more effectively, and have the information you need to make the decisions that help your business advance. So if you're feeling a pinch, if you're not sure what direction you should take, what areas of your business are outperforming other areas or underperforming or anything like that, have a good look at proper management accounting, getting regular reports done, a proper full accrual accounting with all of your balance sheet reconciled properly, allowing for provisions and things like that. So I think you'll find that information will help advance your business far greater than your competitors.